Herkesi akşamlar. Welcome back to Tom Plays Europa Universalis 4 for absolute beginners. We're back with the Ottomans, getting quite close to the end game. We're eyeing up the Mamluks again with a view to finally completing the mission to conquer Egypt. Unfortunately, we've got a regency council, so we can't declare wars until our heir is of age, so it's going to be like 8 years, I think maybe when he's 14. So in the meantime, I was just looking at Fars, which is a very small Ibadi Muslim country, and I'm going to try to vassalize them, which I think we should be able to do without too many issues. Even though they consider us to be a heretic religion. So I'm just going to turn the speed up a bit. Start improving relations. Right, let's do everything that doesn't cost us money first. Mind you, I mean, I pretty much might as well do the whole subsidies, because that takes time. And yeah, we don't have to give them much to make a big difference, so that's good. Save a gift for last at least, because we probably won't need it. For military access, that gives us another 10. They're asking us for a royal marriage. That gives us another 25. We can proclaim a guarantee. Should be worth another 10. Okay, so yeah, it's just a matter of time now, and seeing as we actually have quite a lot of time before our next war, may as well just turn the speed up and wait for this to hit 190. I will let him leave the court because the legitimacy is looking a little low. So let's just see what else we can get. We are on negative money, so a +1 advisor. There you are, we've got another trader. Exactly equivalent. So that's fine. Not a problem. So we're going to hit this. We've got 45 more in improved. Yeah, the subsidies are going up. I think that's probably enough. This is unacceptable. We've had this before. Gives us some much needed prestige. Actually, I might go for the gift. It'll just make all the difference, I think. There you go. I can spare you 75 ducats, especially because you're a future vassal. It might be a while. There we go. Brilliant. Welcome to the family. It might be a while before we've got the option to annex them. I don't know if we're close enough here, or if we'd have to actually have attacked the Timurids or something. Right, so let's improve relations with Mushasha with a view to annexing them, because we do have too many diplomatic relations. Okay, renowned minstrel. So we're going to get a skill 2 artist and 10 prestige, or we can gain 1 stability. We are quite low on money. I have a feeling, is this diplomatic? I think it's diplomatic. I could be wrong. So as an artist, philosopher, natural scientist and theologian. Statesman, diplomat, spy master. I actually have no real clue. I would like the extra stability. I'll tell you what, we'll bring him to court, we'll take the prestige. Oh, that's good news. So he's cheaper and he's +2 for admin. So given we're losing money, let's employ him instead of our +3 guy. Where is he? Even though I don't think his bonus is as useful. But it should save us quite a bit of money. Oh, that's great, we're just about making a profit. Okay, what do we have? Diwani script. Alright, brilliant. Got our own new form of writing. Gain extra legitimacy, I like that. Let's do it. Okay, we have an option for extra military tech. We're not going to be attacking anyone anytime soon though. And I am hoping... Oh, hang on. I take it back, we are going to be attacking someone. Okay, Poland versus Brandenburg, allied with Sweden, Hungary and Russia. Brandenburg is part of the empire. There's still an empire left. Okay, I don't want to be mean to Poland, but I'm also not that keen to fight a war. So I think I'm going to decline. Sorry, Poland. Normally I'd almost welcome it because I know I'm not going to be able to fight in a war for a while, but we've got no manpower still. And I don't really want to fight Russia and Hungary without having any claims. In fact, let us make some claims. Maybe imperialism would give us claims anyway, but I want to make a few claims for the next time we get dragged into a war with them. Maybe on Mazandaran as well. Nope, not enough diplomats. Fair enough. Okay, so what I was saying, I'm hoping that we can actually get somewhere near to embracing the Enlightenment now. Don't be much further to go, surely. You can see it's slowly spreading. Very slowly. I think next time I might build more universities. Almost feels like it'd be worth building some now. I mean, good grief, look at all the red. That is incredible. I think realistically by the time I built any more, I'd probably have lost patience and have just spent an awful lot of money. Okay, fine. Well, let's wait a bit longer, and if it looks like we're going to waste military power, I might use it developing one of the countries. Yes, please. I would love a royal marriage of Luristan. Okay, Mushasha. Time to annex you. Very sorry. You are a great vassal. But I'd quite like to have full access to the Persian Gulf. Great Britain wants military access. Great Britain shall have military access. I might need them. One of these days. See, we're losing money again. Measure of Timurids. This is probably from offensive ideas. Cavalry aren't really that important nowadays, so we'll get gunned down in the field, unfortunately. Russia are sowing discontent. Yes, well, thought we were building a spy network in Russia. No, not to worry. I'll have to work out where all the diplomats have gone at some point. But we have enough time. Particularly good year for the Ottomans. I would like to... No, let's invest the money. Even though at the moment money would allow us to embrace the Enlightenment. On the other hand, we can use the admin points to develop a province, which will also help us. So we're probably going to have to do that soon. Ibn Arabi. I'm going to deny the unity of being. Yeah, we're still not full on legalist, are we? We must have had a few events that took us away from it. Okay. Where would be a good place to start developing? I want somewhere, ideally, that's right in the middle of a bunch of places, like this one, Kayseri. They're not very close to achieving it, but if we start developing them... So I'm going to use military first. And admin. And more military. There we go. Actually, that wasn't too bad. We did have to use a fair bit, but because they're already quite undeveloped, they've now got it. I can't say the price has come down very significantly, but it will now start spreading to all these other provinces. I'd like to think it'll spread faster into these as well. But yeah, this is generally how you do it. I tend to worry more about it with Muscovy. Or Russia, because you've always got a massive chore when you're the size of Russia to get an institution to spread far enough into your country. So it becomes a bit of an art form. When you're playing as them, the Ottomans, usually I don't worry about it. It's just this last one with the Enlightenment. It seems to be taking a while to spread. Truces have ended, doesn't matter, still have a Regency Council. It's 11 now though, it's getting there. And we're still losing money. Maybe I should go for the trade as the last idea group. Or economic ideas possibly, seeing as we've just done the diplomatic one. Trade would probably be more effective. Okay, nobles ally with foreign power. We gain a diplomatic insult casus belli. Or we can lose 15 prestige. They have, haven't they? Can't actually declare war, unfortunately. Start building a spy network, though. Okay, the Palatinate, is it? Attacking Hungary. And Savoy is attacking Austria. Fair enough. That's why Mushasha's taking longer to annex than Nogai did. Maybe it's more developed. Oh, there we go. Speak of the Mushasha and they shall be annexed. Right, so you will also form the base of the 4th army. I think I'm going to have to ditch one piece of cavalry. And these ships will form the basis of a new navy. Although I have to say, I think they're all out of date. So maybe not. Okay. I would like to start building a navy down here, to be fair. I don't think most of it counts as an inland sea either, so we might start building some large ships. So... but we'll see. I suppose it's a bit late to start taking things like exploration ideas and trying to start colonising. I think everyone's beaten us to it. More or less, there's 1 or 2 places that haven't been... oh, maybe not actually. So, yeah. It's not something I normally do with the Ottomans anyway. Let's stick to conquest. I'm still quite curious about Oman, whether we could possibly vassalise them at some point. But never mind, we will hopefully be looking at... sorry. Attacking the Mamluks before you know it. It should help. Losing even more money. We haven't gone above our army limit, have we? Because that would certainly explain the loss of money. Nope, nowhere near. Okay. I mean, I could certainly put down the army maintenance to save money, but really rather not. Get rid of some forts, maybe? It's a possibility. Don't really need this one. I would like to upgrade my forts too. You see, a lot of these forts are quite useful. Don't really want to get rid of all of them. Never mind. Right, okay, so you are on... you have 50. So you should probably move there. Noble family requests aid. Okay. Could have done without that, really, but at least it stops them being disloyal. Are we coming up to 3 monarch points a day? We're actually 5 years off. Let's ask for a contribution then, and oh, we can't raise additional levies, so fine. Fine. Leave that there. Okay. Okay, so you can go together, but we don't need 5 cavalry. So let's just get rid of 1 of the cavalry. There we go. It's the start of our 4th army. Bit of a problem because we can still only have 3 generals most of the time. And we could also do with bringing all the armies up to 100, given that that one's 100. Still, maybe not right now. Given we're already losing money, it's probably not the point at which we want to be hiring more troops. Okay. Looks like the heir has come of age. The time has come once again for the Janissaries to blackmail us. Gotta love those Janissaries. Let's bring our armies down. Adopt title of Caliphate, denounce sect practices, enforce religious unity. Okay. Alright, we don't need extra diplomatic relations now we've annexed Mushasha, so let's just take the diplomatic power. It's very situational, that one. I tend to only take the diplomatic power. I think we've had it once before. I only tend to take it if I'm already losing diplomatic power. So I only take the use in the delicate missions if I'm already losing it, because I've got too many relationships. Because it's temporary, so you wouldn't want to deliberately have too many relationships on the strength. That new ability. Okay then, I'm going to try to take on the Mamluks with just the 2 armies. However, I haven't checked who the allies are. Ethiopia and Transoxiana, but only Ethiopia is going to join in. I am never going to get a better opportunity than this then. So let's do it. Not that I want to take Ethiopia lightly. I'm pretty sure they're the only nation historically who managed to fight off the colonisers. Although in this case I don't think they're doing quite as well. So yeah, don't need to worry. That's good. Transoxiana hasn't joined in, sensible. So I don't need to worry about them. Lost me general here, so let's hire another one. It looks like we've lost an advisor, and it's of course the military advisor, which is just what you want. And there are no good military advisors, so reinforced speed will do. At least we'll hopefully start making money again. Nope, spoke too soon. Right. Well, I am not going to raise war taxes because I want to take my time this time. We don't have any particular allies. I think we should be able to maybe not get 100% war score because we won't be able to attack the fleets. Unless I build the Suez Canal really quickly and I don't have the money. Oh yeah. Yep, let's take the military tech because that will help us. Full Lancer, it's fine. Cavalry is a very small part of the army anyway. But yeah, we should be able to get 99% war score at least. So I'm hoping we can take everything that we've got claims on, so everything we need to fulfill the next mission. Can't believe how many provinces they want you to take before they say you've conquered Egypt. I suppose this is called the Egyptian desert down here, so I guess Egypt's a pretty big country. It's just seems like a very demanding mission, considering it's a prerequisite to a bunch of other missions. But I suppose this is what the Ottomans did in real life, so actually let's go back there. Try and take everything. Nope. The siege is already over. Okay, well at least they can move down as partners. Yeah, just checking I don't have any spies there. So probably not doing much if I do. So how are we doing for vassals now? We've still got these 2 and we now have a farce, which is good. Shia zealots. That country is Shia. Oh well. Maybe they're on the way somewhere else. Of course. Yeah, it's nice that we can now see most of the Mamluks on one screen. Makes making war on them a little easier. They're less likely to sneak past us. This desert's now got wasteland, has now got our colours, which is also nice. So yeah, hopefully Won't be the end of the Mamluks, but at least we will have the end in sight. It should allow us to get a lot bigger. Still waiting for the army to appear. Always nervous when I don't see the army. Never know when someone's hiding like 500,000 troops or something. Well, not usually that much, but you know. Granted, it's pretty unlikely at this stage. Wouldn't be entirely surprised if the Mamluk army couldn't be dealt with by the vassals now, actually. Okay, well there's 5 people. 5,000 technically, but you know. Down to Isna. Hope I'm not letting them sneak past me this way. I remember this siege taking forever last time we attacked as well. Still looks good, apart from the ships, which I can't currently touch. And we've finished diplomatic ideas. We will actually get diplomatic technology costs even cheaper than we already will for being so far behind in diplomatic tech. And you're obviously not that far behind. 25. Still need to decide what the next idea group is going to be. Still, not to worry, there's time to think about it. So there's the Ethiopian army. So far it's bigger than the Mamlukian army. Oh well. Not complaining, I think you can go and besiege that fort, even though you don't have a general. Seeing as the Mamluk army seems to be a bit of a no-show. And what I am seeing doesn't seem to be a threat, so nice and easy. Probably being overcautious. Is why I'm not conquering the world. At least not before 1821. Okay. Ah, there we are. There's the main Mamluk army. Right. Great. I could really do with getting someone down there. It'd be really great if this siege would suddenly end. It's not going to though, is it? Okay. Let me bring this army down here, and I'm going to combine them and bring the combined force all the way down there. That's assuming that I can, because I do have castles in the way. I'm hoping this one might fall faster. I don't really want... What's the alternative though? I don't want these guys splatting all my vassals. If there's any way to avoid it. Yep, I will certainly try to protect them, if I possibly can. So if I join these together, I'm assuming I won't be able to get there until this castle has fallen. unfortunately. Which is really annoying. I'm just going to have to sit here and watch while the Mamluks are taking down all my vassals. Not what I wanted. Oh well, might as well speed up a bit. You may as well go and start that siege. Now they're going to disappear off a radar and turn up here, aren't they? I can see this happening. You may as well also go and do that siege. Never mind, once that siege is done I can maybe bring them up. I suppose this is why castles are useful. Yep, we've lost our castle. Let's increase enforcement efforts. Oh, okay, they're still down here, that's good. It's one thing, they're not often they're in a position to field an army that's any actual threat anymore. Yeah, here they come. They're gonna come up that way. So, okay, let's go around. Oh, we're doing attacking force. So they're just doing whatever they can. I know the feeling. But not this time. Okay, siege is going on. We are heading down to hopefully relieve that siege. There we go. Yeah, we didn't even need both our armies. Just take these guys round and lift this siege, because it's possible this castle does actually block them. There are a few more scattered armies up there, actually. Oh, excellent. Go Kerman, sorting them all out for us. Okay, put them together. Luristan is optimistically trying to siege that castle. I admire their determination. Got the Rotherham Plough in theory. Are we still no closer to embracing this? This is very slow to spread. Even spreading up here now. Nope. Under siege. Excellent. In that case, how about we split up? And start taking land. Where are you going? Oh, I see. This is a way to distract me from the siege. I don't think I'll bother, thanks. I'll just chase you later. Actually, I suppose I could chase them with these guys. Ah, Perfect. Right, send these guys up. So I think the vassals can handle them. Send these to join this siege, so we'll finally be able to move relatively freely. And then we can go and get them, hopefully. In theory, they should be constrained by our castles this time. Yeah, fair enough. Surely our 90,000 army can finish this siege before their 30,000 army can finish that one. That's what we'll find out. Okay, so actually we don't need these guys up here, so let's move them back down. There you go, apparently the castle doesn't stop them at all and they could just move through as if it's not there. Okay, maybe not. It's good anyway, we're much closer to finishing. So yeah, feel free to wander back and forth. Yep. This is a thing where Ethiopia split their army so they can take back lots of undefended provinces all at the same time, which is a pretty good tactic if you're sure you're not going to be attacked. It's also something I'm usually too paranoid to do, so that's another reason I like having vassals, because they usually do it for me. Okay, one day that castle will fall. Nope, no Mamlukian peasants. Going for 99% war score this time. Well, let's slow this down because still need to get this institution spreading. Okay, so let's see who we lost. Oh, that one. Okay, that seems kind of criminal that Ethiopia managed to siege it so fast, but there you go. Not to worry. Okay, this does look like we're getting a lot closer now. So this one's on 81. Let's see if we can push this one into enlightenment. So we're mostly overdoing the admin. There. That's now present. So as well as bringing the cost down, it should now be spreading it here as well. And hopefully spreading it faster in the other two. Worth a try? Absolutely worth a try. One day we will embrace the Enlightenment. One day this siege will be over. I think both are going to happen sometime around the time the world ends. I'm claiming land. Can I have this land? What's it called? El Karak. Because this fortress is just undefeatable. Okay. Right, let's take these peasants out. I don't really want them turning back land that we've already conquered. There we go. Okay then. You go there, you go there. I'm going to do all these lands in the south. Is Ethiopia ready to sue for peace? Oh, they are. Excellent. Give us 28 ducats. Should make things a little easier. I'm sure it has. And I'm sure we have. There you are. They still beat us. Less than half of the men. There we go, finally. Right, okay, now I'm going to have to do another siege. I'm going to have to siege our own castle. Just what we wanted. While they once again slaughter my vassals while I can only watch. Point actually, I think I never actually cancelled the military access we asked for when we were attacking the Papal State. You have to watch your military access because I think it does cost some money. Oh, okay, looks like it was cancelled already for us by Hungary and Austria. But yeah, sometimes if you're losing money it's worth checking that you don't still have military access somewhere. Plus it counts as a diplomatic relationship, so that would have been one of the reasons we were -2 before instead of just -1. Which I failed to realise at the time. I could possibly have kept a Mushasha. Oh, excellent. Extra diplomatic reputation. Always good. That is a wasteland. We cannot conquer a wasteland. So just going to get these 3 provinces and then start working my way up. To have to deal with the army again. At least they've had some peasants to put down, so it's not all bad. Okay. Speed up a little. Going to need to keep an eye on that army. Don't want them getting past if we can avoid it, even if it means breaking the siege. Iraqi separatists. Go away. Oh well, you know, I suppose it's someone else I could vassalise. Yeah, well, they might not be that keen on us if they've just gained independence, to be fair. Probably not keen on being vassalised, if anything. Okay, conflicts is usually worth easing the tension. Much as we don't care about the Mamluks, I wouldn't mind improving everyone else's opinion of us. So, yeah, let's do it. I don't suppose ER can just suddenly become vassalisable, have they? Oh no, we've still got the core provinces, haven't they? Actually, is this... oh no, it's a wasteland. Fair enough. Not a problem. Afghanistan, I think they're a bit reduced. Here's Shun. I think we're seeing almost the whole world now. We're fully aware that the world is a globe. There's this little bit here with, I think, not much in it that we're not aware of. So obviously, word has gotten around of how the world looks. Okay. mean, to be fair, it's probably not that far to go to put that revolution down. It's just that I don't want the war to go on too long either. We do have to worry about war exhaustion. Especially given the Mamluks would probably have accepted peace by now. I'm just kind of hoping we can finish the Conquer Egypt mission in one fell swoop. Not have to do it again, because I'd imagine there'll be a whole bunch of other missions which will probably also involve the Mamluks. And we are running out of time. So the more land I can take from the Mamluks, the better. Really? Really, that's a 71% chance. So hopefully, there we go. Let's try and take these armies down, and then we can split up and start taking land. Looks like the vassals have recovered a bit as well. Oh, and I think they've taken down the separatists. Go vassals. So hopefully not much longer now. We're on 63. I don't know how much we'll have to take to get 99. I don't think we'll get 100 without defeating the navies, which we can't realistically do. So 99 will be fine, and we'll just take whatever we can get. I'm hoping we'll be offered the provinces we need for the mission. We should be, because I did go in on a conquest casus belli deliberately, so that I'd only really have claims on those provinces. So hopefully as soon as we accept, might take some additional ones as well if we can. Not too worried about aggressive expansion now. Could probably fight off quite a few coalitions, to be fair. Right, so we don't need over there anymore, so we may as well just start taking land. Looks like the vassals have the same idea. In fact, honestly, with the vassals there, I don't think we need to bother. Might just head back up to Europe. Okay, you split up and start taking the land below. I'll assume the vassals will probably handle the land above. Send my army back over there. This army's never moved, which is good. So even though we're out of manpower again, probably not as far down as we usually are. We're on 93, so not too much further to go. Oh, I didn't realise it'd take some of our land. That's good. Nope. Hang on. Certainly going too fast with the notifications. Yeah, I could probably do better. Let's wait till 99 and then I'll put the offer in. Access. Yep, you guys keep fighting each other. No problem there. 99, that's it. Okay. So, suggest demands. Okay, so I'm guessing that is Egypt. Yeah, I won that castle as well. I'm sick of having to conquer that castle. Drives me potty, I swear. Every time. Okay, thank you very much, Mamluks. Well, there's a 49 there. That's 68. Oh, hang on. What? Well, give me a minute. I'm going to finish moving my troops. Naturally, I'm very keen to help, because you rushed over yourselves to help me when I was attacking the Mamluks. Reconquest of Yazd against Yazd. Okay, where's Yazd? Oh right, it's this small nation here. Yeah, no problem. I'll just let the vassals handle it. Okay, right, so we have conquered Egypt, finally. Last Crusader Bastion, the Holy City, oh, the Island of Rhodes, the Knights. Right, so we sorted those out ages ago. Conquer Crete, we also sorted that ages ago. So, conquer Tripolitania and conquer Hejaz. Okay. Very much doubt we're going to finish all of these before the end. Still not sure what we need to do to unite the home region. I can only imagine it's some of these or that one. So, yeah. Maybe when we come round to the Europeans again, but time is getting short. I've got a call for peace. Ah, we've got too much administrative power, but that's fine because we need to make a bunch of cores. So perfect. Apart from our extreme loss of money, which isn't so perfect. Can we build more workshops? Would that help? I was thinking we have quite a bit of money in the bank at the moment. So maybe if we built workshops in places where, I don't know, they seem to offer a reasonable return. Hang on, was Imereti? It's up here, isn't it? That's much better. I should be looking at this. Bucharest. Oh, see, I can just do it like this. There you go, you can literally just click on the graph to put your workshops in the best place. Okay. See how that goes. Still got some loans as well, didn't realise. Oh well. Hopefully once the workshops are built, it will stand us in better stead, and I will also mothball the forts, which will at least help a bit. Why are we still at war? Oh yeah, that war. Fair enough. I'll raise war taxes to that one. At least gain us a bit of ballast in there while the workshops are being built. And yes, hopefully that will be it. So we made a bit of progress into the Mamluks. We have finally conquered Egypt, which allowed us to fulfill a bunch of other scores, which is probably why the points are now above 10,000. So yeah, reasonably happy with that as we move towards the ending. So yeah, a bit of finish there. That did go quite a bit over. So I suppose in theory, assuming we don't want to really push our luck down here with upsetting people so we can fulfill missions, we should probably be looking over here. There's only really one province of Yarkand that we could annex, so maybe Transoxiana again? Fill in some of these gaps instead of going further east. Might be an option. Nice though it is to go further east. We'll see anyway, we'll look at that when I will see you next time.